Hello! Welcome back to the Jay and May English Podcast. I am May, and I am so happy you are here with us today.
And I am Mr. J. It is wonderful to see your energy today, May. Are you ready for our big topic?
Yes, you told me we have a secret weapon for speaking. I have been waiting all morning to hear it.
It is called shadowing. It is a simple technique, but it is the fastest way to stop sounding like a robot.
A robot? Beep boop? I don't want to sound like a machine. But what is shadowing? Is it about shadows on the ground?
In a way, yes. You know how your shadow follows you everywhere? It moves when you move. It stays very close.
Right. When I run, my shadow runs. When I jump, my shadow jumps.
Exactly. In English learning, shadowing means your voice follows a speaker's voice. You listen to a native speaker, and you repeat what they say almost at the same time.
Oh, so I don't wait for them to finish? I speak while they are speaking?
That is correct. You stay just a split second behind them. You are like their voice's shadow.
That sounds a little bit difficult, Mr. J. I am just a beginner. Is this only for experts?
Not at all. Actually, most learners fail here because they think they need to be experts first. But this is the tool that makes you an expert.
Okay, I'm listening. But why is it better than just repeating a word after a teacher?
When you repeat after someone, you often lose the flow. Flow means how the words connect together smoothly.
Flow, like water in a river?
Exactly. English has a special rhythm. Rhythm is like the beat in a song. If you only repeat word by word, you miss the music.
Oh, I love music. So shadowing is like singing along to my favorite song on the radio?
That is the perfect way to describe it. When you sing with a singer, you catch their intonation.
Intonation? That's a big word. What does that mean?
Intonation is just the rise and fall of your voice. It's the melody. It's how we show if we are happy or sad or asking a question.
Wow, I want to have that melody. Before you tell me more, I have to tell our listeners something important.
Go ahead, May.
Okay, if you want to find your English melody, please subscribe to the Jay and May English Podcast right now. We have new secrets every week.
Thank you, May. Now, here's a simple trick for you. Most people try to shadow long videos. That is a mistake.
So I shouldn't try to shadow a whole movie?
No, that is too much. This part is vital. Start with only 30 seconds. Just 30 seconds of a simple conversation.
30 seconds? I can do that. But why does it help my speaking so much?
Because of muscle memory. Speaking a language is like a sport. You have to train your mouth muscles to move in new ways.
My mouth muscles? I need to take my tongue to the gym.
Yes, your tongue and lips need to practice the dance of English. Shadowing is the workout.
I see. Sometimes I know the word in my head, but my tongue feels tied. It feels stuck.
That is because your brain knows the word, but your muscles don't. Shadowing bridges that gap. It connects your ears to your mouth.
That makes so much sense. But, Mr. J, what if I don't understand the words? Should I stop and look them up?
That is another place where learners fail. In the beginning, don't worry about every word. Just copy the sound. To imitate or copy the sound is more important at first.
Oh, so I should be like a parrot, just repeating the sounds?
Exactly. A very smart parrot. You want to catch the vibe. A vibe is the feeling or the mood of the speaker.
I can do a mood. If the speaker is happy, I will sound happy. If they are tired, I will sound tired.
Perfect. This part is vital. By copying the mood, you learn how native speakers actually use the language in real life, not just in a textbook.
Textbooks can be a bit boring sometimes. They don't show you how to flow.
No, they don't. But shadowing does. It makes you sound human, not like a dictionary.
I'm ready. I want to start my mouth workout. What do I need to begin?
You only need two things, a short audio clip and a transcript.
A transcript. Is that the written version of the audio?
Yes, it's the text so you can read along with your eyes while your ears listen.
Audio and text. Got it. Do I just hit play and start talking immediately?
Not yet, May. We have a special three-step process to make sure you don't get frustrated.
Frustrated. That's when you feel annoyed because something is too hard, right?
Exactly. We want this to be easy and fun. If you follow the steps, you will feel confident.
Confidence is my favorite thing. I want to feel sure of myself when I speak.
Then you are going to love the next part of our show.
I can't wait. Tell me the steps, Mr. J.
All right, May, let's dive into the steps. Most learners fail here because they try to do everything at once. But the simple trick for you is to follow a recipe.
A recipe? Like baking a cake? If I skip the eggs, the cake is a disaster.
Exactly. And step one of our recipe is deep listening. You need to listen to your 30-second clip at least 3 times. But here is the catch. You are not allowed to speak yet.
Not allowed to speak? But, Mr. J, I want to practice my English. Why must I be quiet?
Because you need to hear the pace. Pace is just a word for how fast or slow someone is talking. If you don't know the pace, you will get lost.
Oh, I see. So step 1 is just using my ears. I listen for the pace and the stops.
Correct. You listen for where the speaker takes a breath. We call these pauses. A pause is a short stop. This part is vital because if you don't pause in the right place, you will run out of air.
I don't want to turn blue because I forgot to breathe. Okay, so I listen 3 times. I hear the pace and the pauses. What is step 2?
Step 2 is the reading check. Now you look at your transcript, you read it out loud but slowly. You're checking for any words that look scary or hard to say.
Oh, like the words schedule or library. Those words always make my tongue feel like it's doing a knot.
Exactly. If you find a hard word, you practice it by itself. Don't move on until that word feels smooth. Smooth means it comes out of your mouth easily, like water.
Smooth like water. I like that. So step 1 is listening. Step 2 is reading the text and practicing the hard words. Now is it time for step 3? Can I be a shadow now?
Yes, now we enter step 3. We call this version A. You play the audio, and you read the text, and you speak at the same time.
Okay, I have my map, the text, and I have my guide, the audio. This sounds like the safest way to start.
It is, but here is a vital tip. Don't worry if you are a little bit late. It is okay to be a half second behind the speaker. You are following them after all.
Like a real shadow. I'm right behind them. But Mr. J, what if the speaker is too fast? What if I feel overwhelmed?
Overwhelmed is a great word, May. It means you feel like there is too much happening and you can't finish. If you feel overwhelmed, just stop.
Stop? Just like that?
Yes, take a breath and start the sentence again. Most learners fail here because they try to keep going even when they are lost. They make garbled sounds.
Garbled? What does that mean?
Garbled means the sounds are messy. They are not clear words. It sounds like blah blah shoop blah. We don't want that.
Blah blah shoop does not sound like good English.
No, it doesn't. If you sound garbled, it means you're going too fast. A simple trick for you is to use a computer or a phone to slow down the audio. You can play it at 0.75 speed.
Oh, I didn't know I could do that. Slowing it down makes it much easier to catch the vibe of the words.
Exactly. And once you feel confident at slow speed, then you go to normal speed. Confidence is the key.
Okay, so step 3 is shadowing with the text. But you mentioned a version B earlier, the blind shadowing. Is that step 4?
Yes, May. Step 4 is the ultimate challenge, blind shadowing. You put the paper away, you close your eyes, you only use your ears.
Oh, that sounds like a superhero exercise. I have to trust my ears completely.
It really is. This is where the magic happens. When you don't look at the words, your brain stops translating and starts imitating. Remember, to imitate is to copy exactly.
But what if I forget the words? I don't have my map anymore.
If you practiced step 3 enough times, your muscle memory will help you. Your mouth will remember the dance even if your eyes are closed.
Oh, I love that. It's like learning to ride a bicycle. At first, you look at your feet, but later you just look at the road and your legs do the work.
That is a perfect analogy, May. You are very good at those. And just like a bicycle, if you fall, you just get back up.
I will try not to fall off my English bicycle. But Mr. J, how do I know if I'm doing it right? I don't have a teacher in my living room to tell me, "Good job, May."
You don't need a teacher for this. You can be your own teacher. This part is vital. Record yourself.
Record myself on my phone?
Yes, record yourself shadowing. Then listen to the original audio and then listen to your recording.
Oh, I see. I can hear the difference. Maybe the original speaker sounds happy, but I sound like I'm reading a shopping list.
Exactly. You will hear where you are too fast or too slow. This is called self-correction. It is the fastest way to improve.
Self-correction? That sounds like a very grown-up thing to do. It sounds a little bit scary to hear my own voice, though.
Many people feel awkward hearing their own voice. Awkward means feeling a bit uncomfortable or shy. But don't worry, it is just a tool for learning.
Okay, I will be brave. I will listen to my voice and I will make it better every day.
That's the spirit. Now, May, we have talked a lot about the theory. I think our listeners are ready to see this in action.
Yes, let's do a role play. Can we pretend we're in a real situation and use these steps?
That's a great idea. In the next part, we will practice a real conversation, and I will show you how to shadow me in real time.
I'm ready, but before we do that, I have to ask, what if I get stuck? What if a sentence is just too long?
If a sentence is too long, we use the chunking method.
Chunking? Like a chunk of chocolate?
Yes, you break the long sentence into small, delicious pieces. You shadow one piece, then the next piece, and then you put them together.
I love chocolate and I love chunking. This is getting easier and easier.
I'm glad you think so. Remember, the goal isn't to be perfect today. The goal is to be better than yesterday. All right, May, now it is time for the most exciting part of the show. We are going to do a role play. A role play is when we pretend to be in a real-life situation. Are you ready?
I am so ready. My mouth muscles are warmed up and I am ready to shadow. What is our story today?
We are at a small cafe. I am the waiter, and you are the customer. I will speak first, and I want you to shadow me. Remember, stay very close to my voice.
Okay, I have my mental map ready. Let's go.
Hello. Welcome to the Sunny Cafe. What can I get for you today?
Hello, welcome to the Sunny Cafe. What can I get for you today?
Wow, May, you even copied my friendly tone. That was excellent. This part is vital. Notice how I said Sunny Cafe. I stressed the word sunny.
I heard that. It made the cafe sound like a very happy place.
Exactly. Now, let's try a longer sentence. This is where we use chunking if it feels too hard. Here is the line. We have fresh coffee, hot tea, and delicious chocolate cake.
We have fresh coffee, hot tea, and delicious chocolate cake.
Perfect. You didn't get overwhelmed because you broke it into 3 pieces. Most learners fail here because they try to say the whole thing in one breath and they lose the rhythm.
I almost tripped on the word delicious, but I kept going. Like you said, I followed the flow.
That is the spirit. Now let's swap. You be the customer and I will shadow you. Speak naturally, May.
Okay, here I go. I think I will have a large coffee and a piece of that cake, please.
I think I will have a large coffee and a piece of that cake, please.
That is so funny. It's like hearing my own echo. But Mr. J, your version sounded, I don't know, smoother?
That is because I connected the words. Instead of piece of that, I said piece of that. In English, we often join small words together. Shadowing helps you absorb these connections. To absorb means to take something in naturally, like a sponge takes in water.
I want to be an English sponge. So I listen, I read, I shadow with text, and then I shadow blind. And I do this for 15 minutes every day?
That is the secret to consistency. Consistency is more important than talent. If you do this every day, your brain will start to recognize English patterns automatically.
This is such a simple trick for you listeners. You don't need a classroom. You just need your phone and your ears.
Exactly. And before we finish, let's recap our steps. May, can you tell the listeners what step 1 is?
Step 1 is deep listening. Listen 3 times to catch the pace and the pauses.
Correct. And step 2?
Step 2 is the reading check. Read the text and find the scary words so they don't trip your tongue.
Very good. And step 3 is shadowing version A, speaking with the text. Then finally, step 4 is blind shadowing.
And don't forget the recording. We have to record ourselves so we can do self-correction.
You have learned so much today, May. I am very proud of your progress. Remember, your accent doesn't have to be perfect. An accent is just the way you sound based on where you're from. The goal of shadowing is clarity.
Clarity? Does that mean being easy to understand?
Yes, we want people to understand your beautiful ideas without struggling to hear your words.
I love that. Well, everyone, that is all the time we have for today. Thank you so much for listening to the Jay and May English podcast.
It was a pleasure. Before you go, we have a question for you. What is one English word that always feels hard for your tongue to say?
Yes, tell us in the comments. Maybe we can shadow that word together in the next episode.
Goodbye, everyone. Keep practicing and keep flowing.
Bye-bye. See you next time.